After the results of the 2020 season, where Joby Burns' team went 3-7 and their offense struggled, posting a school low, many questioned the ability for Cleburne County to do anything, especially on offense. However, after Friday night's performance against a very good Ohatchee team, maybe these Tigers are starting to roar.
I'm Colin McGrin. I'm Devontae Kentrell.
I'm Greg Brandon.
How did you prepare over the summer, and what were the individual goals to get better and to achieve like you guys did in that first game, which was really groundbreaking compared to what you did last year?
I think we really just put in a lot of work this offseason to prepare for this year because we were not trying to go out like we were last year.
We had a good group this year, for one, and then for two, we just had a lot more energy. Everybody wanted it. I think it was the change in offense. Our offensive plays have changed, and I think those helped us more.
How much do you take from what you learned the other day and to keep yourselves at a level to where you don't start feeling the hype and you are able to play consistent football?
We just got to stay humble. We can't be thinking about all this stuff that's going on for us right now. We just got to be ready for the rest of the season, what's to come this season. We still got games to play.
Devontae?
Keep it easy, man. Don't really, believe it. Buy into the hype. Just stay focused.
Great.
You can't just believe that it's going to be an easy game. You have to work for it.
Coach Burns, last year at 3-7, and you're struggling going into your offseason. How did you prepare, just with the way you struggled and how you saw the true talent you had? How did you prepare so you were able to take advantage of that and get the kids to believe to play this well in your season opener?
Well, I think one thing is we worked really, really hard, and our players grew. We got bigger, we got faster, we got stronger. They worked hard. Most of these guys that are playing this year, they played last year as young guys. Kyler was hurt most of the year last year. He started the first 3 games. Hurt his. He actually played 3 games with a broke elbow, and we didn't even know it. He couldn't throw the ball, just ran it, and so so he didn't play after the 4th game. It just getting better, working hard. We had a good spring. We started off the day after we got back after the Randolph County game and got in the weight room, and they got bigger, they got stronger. Our maxes got better, our speed got better, and we were just excited.
How were you able to take last season? Because when you don't score, that can be so gut-wrenching, and the ability to mess with your mind and confidence and everything. How were you able to build up that confidence, see the talent, and then be able to harness it, working with these kids and getting them to overcome the struggles?
Well, like I said, we got a year older. We're mentally tough. That's just what we preach to these guys. Yeah, we've got to be mentally tough. Life's hard. You're gonna go through struggles in life, and so you better be able to overcome them. And I feel like that's what we did in the weight room. We've got 4 seniors starting on the offensive line this year, which is huge. Which last year, they were young. They didn't have a lot of experience either. And like I said, just getting bigger and faster. We really last year. We did not have any big playability. We really didn't. If we scored, we pretty much had to drive it down the field. We really didn't have a guy that could just, go and take one to the house. And then, we came out this spring, played the spring game, and we actually had 3 70-yard touchdown runs in the spring game. So, we could tell the work we were putting in was paying off, and we've had a great summer. Our offensive coaches, Coach Kofer is our offensive coordinator. We just hired him, and our offensive coaches have done a great job. And we just continue to work and get better, and still got a long way to go though.
Now the players mentioned the offense being a little more diverse. Could you explain what they mean by that?
Well, we're still spread. We still run a lot of the same plays. Just simplified it a little bit, spread the defense out a little bit more, and just having our guys right here was trying to coach more one side of the ball, and those guys spending a little bit more time. And we were able the other night. We actually were able to play guys more one way, so they're spending more time on offense and having to go back on defense, and so all those things work together, and and it worked out good for us Friday night.
It seems like the players seem to understand a little bit the understanding of how matchups affect scoring and defending, and they were able to take advantage of that. How soon could you see in a player their ability to understand that, and then your ability to be able to teach them to take advantage of that?
Well, I mean, you know, we've struggled all year. I mean, it's just been, we've worked really, really hard, just to be honest with you. And you know, Friday night we executed really well, a lot better than I was expecting. So, you know, like I said, just from up here this summer, working every day, talking every day, getting on the board with them, and they're picking things up and getting better. But you know, like I said, we still got a long way to go and a lot of improvement to make.
After the game had started on Friday, and they got off to a 13-6 lead, and you may be wondering about your ability to stop Eli Annis. At what point after that, when you guys went on that scoring run, really took over the game, what point did you realize everything I taught them is starting to come together and we have a chance to win this game?
Well, you know, I knew we had a chance to win the game. I mean, and that's a very good Ohatchee team. I mean, that's a really good team. I think that's their fifth loss in like the last 3 or 4 years. So I knew it was. You know, stopping them on that third possession of the game after we tied it up and then being able to go in and score, and then scoring right before halftime, I thought was huge. But then we come out and fumble the first snap of the second half, give them the ball on the 20, and they score. And, you know, I could sort of tell, all right, here, I didn't really feel like here we go again, but I was afraid the kids would. The biggest part of the game was, to me, is we came right back down the field, we scored. You know, that showed a lot of mental toughness. And at that point, you know, I knew, you know, that you know, if we continued to do what we were doing, of course, with Ennis back there, you know, he's never out of the game, and he showed that. He had like a 70-yard touchdown run, you know, after we had him locked up, and he shed a tackle, and he was gone. So, yeah, I never really felt great, you know, until it was over, to be honest with you. But I liked the way we competed, and I liked the way we played.